This COVID crisis has caused many of us to be isolated, and it doesn't feel so good, but really, how isolated are we? We have phones and Netflix and Facebook and TV. Homestead women had true isolation. A good friend of mine and fellow cowboy poet Margaret Wilhelm told me a lovely story this summer about her grandmother as a homesteader on the prairies of Montana. She came from Norway, and one day her husband told her they were going to get new neighbors, and they were so excited. They spent the winter learning English so they could communicate with their new neighbors. The day arrived. They packed up a cake for their tea, and they hooked up the team, and they went the 5 miles to the neighbor's yard. They pulled in, they got out of their wagon, and they said hello. And the other people said hello. And that was the end of the conversation. These people were German speaking and couldn't speak English. Margaret told me that her grandmother brought a gramophone and 3 records with her from the old country. And this German woman and her grandmother would put on those records and dance in the kitchen. I thought it was such a lovely story that it needed to be turned into a song. And so in my isolation this winter, I turned it into this song called Dance in the Kitchen.
Ingrid's closest neighbor lives 5 miles away. Isolated and lonely, she'll go visit her today. Hooks up the team, packs a cake for their tea. Thinks about her neighbor, dear Emily. Neither speaks English beyond hello, but the work and the wind, that they both know, and the tug at their hearts by their families they left behind when they crossed those seas. 2 lonely women dance in the kitchen, their language, their feet, as they tap out each beat. Their carefree smiles erase those long miles between moms and dads and friends they once had. Ingrid pulled into the yard a few months before, spotted Emily just as she stepped on the porch, heard the sweet sounds of music play through the screen door, saw Emily sway. Emily said, "Tanzen mit my broom in my cooking room." From that day they never missed the chance to put on those records and dance, dance, dance. 2 lonely women dance in the kitchen, their language, their feet, as they tap out each beat. Their carefree smiles race those long miles between moms and dads and friends they once had. 3 precious discs, 1 gramophone, occasional break from feeling all alone. Eat cake, drink tea, dance pantomime. One day declare this best friend of mine. 2 lonely women dance in the kitchen, their language, their feet, as they tap out each beat.